Neville Medora, tweeted this amazing infographic, a big spiral that shares with the reader different words to use that are better than and more impactful and more precise than just happy, sad, angry, bad, right? I feel good or bad, or happy or sad, or angry or happy, or surprised, right? We see these words and they mean lots of different things. And this circle does a really good job of starting somewhere in the center, right? I'm angry or I'm happy. And now what kind of happy? What kind of adjective is this? Am I interested, or am I proud of something, of someone else, or am I optimistic? And then once you get that next word, it even gives you more precise choices. Like here, happy says accepted, respected, or valued. Wow. And this could be very, very helpful, right? If we are creating writing, we are creating, say, copy, or we're creating something in Sheets where we are using words, something like this could be very useful to transfer these very basic words into very precise words. I like this a lot. And what caught my attention and why I'm making this video is this is a spiral, and I was like, oh, I want to use this. And I was turning my head. I'm turning my head, trying to read this. I am already embarrassed when I'm turning my head, and it's like, oh, there's embarrassed. Disgusted, disapproving, embarrassed. Then I scrolled down, and I saw that Neville, someone mentioned, yeah, this is very useful in copy and sale called market research, buyer interviews. And Neville here mentions, he says he loves this format of a circle. Would be hard to represent this in a standard bullet form. And I somewhat agree and also somewhat disagree, because I've seen someone do something similar with very few words into many more precise words with color grading, and I want to reproduce that here in this video. I want to share with you how I would take this wheel and reproduce it in Google Sheets. I think it's going to be a fun video. I think we're going to have a good time here. We're going to turn this wheel into a better bullet form, and you might be able to see some use cases for this, right? You might be able to use this for this kind of process, and the form that it takes eventually, you might be able to use this to replace words, to figure out, to create more infographics yourself within Google Sheets. Then you can take screenshots and create them. I'm not going to create a circle. I'm going to definitely create bullet points, but I'm going to do it in a very interesting way with 3 columns, and I hope you'll enjoy this video. All right, for the initial state of this video, we're going to go from scratch. I have not done anything. I just went to sheet.new, made a new spreadsheet, and here we are. We only need 3 columns for what I am imagining, and we don't need 1,000 rows, but we don't even know how many rows we need. We could count all of these, but we won't for right now. What I'm going to do is have the center of the circle on the left, because I think that's where we're going to start, right? Wherever we start, we want to put our information to the left, and because we read left to right. And that is debatable. If you want to redo this in a different way, totally up to you. But for now, I'm going to choose the surprised because it is the least amount. Maybe bad is similar. And here we go. We got how many in purple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. We're going to need 8 rows here. I'm just going to delineate these by a border. We're going to get rid of this later, but I just want to do that because we need to take this one and we're going to merge it. And then how many do we have here? We have 4. Each one has 2. That's super easy. We're going to merge 2 of these together. And I'm just going to use Command Y to do this pretty quickly. And we keep these 8. All right, we can take this border off. Actually, we can add a nice gray. No, we don't want a gray border. What is it? We're doing surprise, so purple. Let's do a purple border here just for fun. Bright purple around everything. And we're going to do view, show, unview grid lines. Cool. I'm going to take these, make them a little bit bigger, or sorry, wider. And this one is, what was that? Surprised. Now, in all of these, I'm going to select them all. I want it to be in the center. Center. So center vertically and center horizontally. And I do not want Arial. I want something nice like Carla. Let's go with Carla here. We love Carla. Let's do a little bit bigger font. We can do it even bigger to make. We might do the biggest font on the left side, but we did everything now for simplicity's sake. So we need startled, confused, amazed, excited. All right, I'm going to redo this format so I can see them and type them. All right, here, I just rejiggered the view. Startled, views, amazed, excited. Cool. Now with startled, it's shocked, dismayed. If we had this in another way, I'd probably just copy and paste it, but it's on an infographic. I can't right now. These are tough words to write. But you know what? It's actually really nice, perplexed, to be able to write all of these piece by piece. Astonish. I'm learning a lot. I'm actually reading all of these as I type. Eager. Energetic. Cool. So I do want to sort of do the same coloring a bit. So I'm going to have a dark background here, darker purple, and a lighter purple for the middle, like that style. I think I chose the wrong purple. Yeah, click the wrong purple. And then another darker here. Little interesting, right? We can probably do better on the text as well. Maybe we do dark purple. The darkest purple. That might be nice. That's a little low contrast. That's pretty cool. Definitely need to fix the border though. I did purple. My mistake. That should probably be black, but not the blackest black. Let's do a thicker line. Oh, I don't like that thickest line. Yes, that's good. Nice middle thick line. That looks sweet, right? We got Carla, we got the surprised, startled, shocked. Now we don't have to twist our head and read from the middle out. We have this nice thing here. So again, let's do bad and do that again to see just one more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, same thing, 8. So actually we can save our time. We can just copy and paste this again. And we do bad. And let's just do the color right now. We want a darkish green. I don't think I like that green very much. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Bad. And we got bored, busy, stressed. Don't we all feel tired? And then what do we got at the top? Indifferent. I'm just going to delete these just so I don't mess it up. Indifferent, apathetic, pressured for busy. Yeah, rushed. Just making sure that they do align. Rushed, overwhelmed, out of control. Don't we all feel out of control sometimes? God, these are great words, and I like typing them. I like seeing them again and again, or typing them and understanding where they come from. Bad, tired, sleepy, unfocused. Oh, that was me last night. So you get this idea. I'm going to keep going and come back to this video in a hot second. So something really funny happened. I was like, oh, I'm going to redo this all again, but I actually just copied and pasted it again. And just show you a quick trick is if we have some merge cells and we want to merge more, we just have to select the cell and select another couple of cells, say merge cells, and it will merge. And we can copy and paste this now, and we can copy and paste this now. So pretty simple to add some more merges to this cell here. I hope you can see here, I'm on the bottom, and it actually flipped I'm turning my head to read these 3 sections this way, and then I have to turn my head the other way to read them this way. And I think this ends up being really good to change this to a format that I can actually read without twisting my head. Abandoned. And I ended up finding, by doing this and by typing this out completely, I found that there were similar words. So in this sad, there's disappointed, but there's also disgusted, disappointed. And I thought that was really interesting. And then there's inferior, and we can also search. There's another inferior somewhere here. Here in bad, there's inferior, insecure, inferior, and then there's sad, depressed, inferior. Very interesting. I happened to find that while I was typing these out. Carrying on. So there we go. We got to all, how many are there? 7. So there's happy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 bads. No, this is angry. Okay, gotta go through all. Fearful, bad, surprised. There we go. We got all of them. And then I realized, oh, this is really funny. We could probably delete this, right? We could delete the rows now. We have 82 rows here. We could definitely delete that, right? But do we want to preserve sort of the spiral effect or the circular effect? And what we could really do, let me just take the entire thing and copy and paste it underneath. Now, maybe we can even let's keep going, right? And so now as you go through it, surprised, startled, we start at surprised, bad, fearful, angry, disgusted, sad, happy, and they're all colored. Pretty much the yellows are a little different, but everything else is pretty much on spot. And it just keeps going. And it almost seems circular, right? We keep going around in that circular way. And isn't that cool? I think this is a really fun way to show like what, as Neville said in here, it's hard to do bullet points like this and show the relations between them. But we do read left to right, and I really got sick of, my fragile neck was sad, and I felt despair that I had to turn my neck. I wanted to be able to see these words as they are, left to right, instead of having to be sad to twist my neck to read the sad ones. And there's probably some other ways to display these, right? We can even add a bit of a border, more of a border here with more columns, or even add stuff in between, but I like that they're bordered next to each other. Hopefully you found this video fun and entertaining to make a spreadsheet that looks a little different, right? We can take our design elements, our design cues from things like a circle, this. It's just funny that at the top, I am resentful. And hopefully Neville's watching this video and you'll enjoy this as well and you can use this. Thanks so much for watching that. We redesigned an infographic circle into a Google Sheet without having to do bullet points. I thought it turned out really cool. I'm using it to write better copy, to use more impactful words. Really good for writing cheat sheet. Love it. If you are looking for more videos on adding things to your sheets to make them look different, check out this video about emojis, how to add emojis to your Google Sheets. I think it goes into how to do it very quickly and you'll get a lot out of it. And if you're looking for more things to not do, meaning how to avoid disaster in Sheets, check out this video on the number one thing I recommend you do not do. It's a huge warning. A lot of people do it. We find ourselves out of frustration and laziness doing this. Don't do it. Just go to the video and check it out and find out what do not do. It really makes your sheets way less useful if you do the one thing I tell you not to do in this video. Hopefully you enjoy it. Don't make any sheets. Make better sheets.